Hi, brothers. Hi, sisters. This is Melanie coming to you this Monday morning. This video is actually two Christian communities. My brothers and sisters there on Facebook and our Christian community pages. I know I have not been on Facebook very often lately, as I have been very busy trying to bring brothers and sisters to truth that the church will go through the tribulation here on my YouTube channel. Monkey Mommy um, is the name of my YouTube channel. There's a lot of people out there that are deceived about these end days, and I've been trying my hardest to get them to see truth in God's word so that they too can be prepared for themselves when the time comes. Um, Guys, I probably missed a lot of stuff that's been going on Facebook. I know I did put a post out before explaining to you guys that I'm not much of a Facebook person. If you guys want to be a part of my community and reach out to me, then you need to do so by phone, not by texting, not by inboxes on Facebook, not by Facebook. Pick up the phone, old fashioned way, dial the number, call, speak with your mouth. I don't do the whole texting, I don't do Facebook that often. Um, you know, guys, let me give my 2 cents in for a moment here. When me and my husband were first led to start preparing for the tribulation. This is before I ever ran into Dan Shelley channel. Sometime after my husband and I got the urgency from the Holy Spirit to start preparing is when I had ran into the Dan Shelley channel, and I thought I still think what he's doing is a wonderful thing. What everybody's doing is great. However, I'm very discouraged because you guys are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Many times, I have told people on these Christian communities to call me. I've had one person call me. So for those of you in Wisconsin that want to be a part of my community, if you don't call me, you're not part of it. I'm sorry, but I need people who want to be a part of it that are going to contact me to start preparing to be in it. If you're not going to prepare and help prepare, then you're not going to be part of the community. My husband runs a construction business. He has worked and put his sweat and blood into this. He has cut down a number of trees, excavating the land, building a small shed, doing a lot of work, a lot of work. May is coming up. We're getting that garden going. We need help. We need people to help get the land prepared. We need help getting the garden going. We need help putting up fencing. We need people to help build this. If you're not going to help, then you don't need to be a part of it. And I don't mean to be, rude or anything, but guys, this is a team effort. God helps those who help themselves. If you're not saving up food on your own right now, when it happens, you're going to be out of luck. I don't have enough funds. I don't have enough food to feed 200 people. I don't. Um, Everybody has to start doing this for themselves to self sustain. You need to have your own food prepared for when the time comes. Yes, I'm getting farm animals. I'm doing a garden so that things that everybody can share. But again, you guys, we need help. It's easy to say, oh, yeah, I'm a part of a Christian community. I got a place to go when crap hits the fan. But I'll tell you something, if you're not helping build that community, you're not a part of that community. And I don't mean this to be rude, but guys, me and my husband, like I said, we have been working very hard on this. It's easy for you guys to be on Facebook and talk about you want to do this, you want to do that. Me and my husband are actually doing it. And that is the difference I feel between us and a lot of the other people on these Facebook pages for these Christian communities. And, I'm sorry if I seem frustrated, but I am because time's short. Me and my husband had the urgency last month to put our house up for sale. We did. 2 days after it was on the market, we got a cash offer. Even the realtor was surprised and said this is unheard of. And I said, well, God told us to sell the house and he gave us urgency and he means time's running short. So we sold our house. Friday is the closing. We right now are currently living out of our camper. And that's okay to do. You want to know why? because we're going to be debt free. So when that mark of the beast comes out, they're not going to be knocking at my door about my student loans that I owe the federal government or being trying to take me somewhere. We're going to have credit cards paid off. We're not going to have any more credit cards. We are getting out of debt so that we do not have to rely on the money system. We are getting out of debt so that we do not owe anybody money. We are simplifying our life. We do not need a 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom house. We can sustain and survive in a camper. Time is short, guys. Everybody is so used to having a house, a switch to turn on heat. They're so used to having everything of this world and not struggle or even be ready to struggle for when the crap hits the fan. You know, like last night, me and my husband know, we can't have things plugged into the outlet in our camper. When you're doing solar power, even if you have a phone charger plugged in and not even a phone connected to that, you're using that electricity from your solar. Now is the time to start conditioning yourself to be able to live that way. Now is the time to start roughing it so that when it comes time to where you have to rough it, you're going to be able to do that and feel comfortable in doing so and know how to do that. You guys are not preparing the way God wants us to prepare. And I'm not being harsh on that, guys. I'm saying it how it is. You know, I'm telling you, I strongly, strongly feel in my heart that we're going to see the Antichrist rise and the mark of the beast come out in a matter of maybe 2 years tops. I believe that last summer, when we had that eclipse, when we had the Revelation 12 sign happen, these are signs telling us right now, guys, get ready. Don't do it next year. Don't do it the year later. Do it now. Prepare now. And when I go on the Christian community pages, I see people, talking about this or that, but not doing it. You can use this and talk all day long, but unless you're doing it, you're not doing anything. And this is where I'm frustrated with the Christian communities, you guys. So I'm going to say this for the last time. Anyone who claims they're in the Wisconsin Christian community, if you have not called me and contacted me and speaking with me, you're not in my community. If somebody else wants to start another Wisconsin community, more power to you, go for it. I'm going to do one that's going to be successful, that's going to be able to sustain people. When the time comes, I'm going to have it medically supplied, I'm going to have it food wise prepped, and I'm going to have plans in place if we have to bug out from that location. And I'm going to do this with people who are participating in this community and helping with it. If you're not doing that, then you're not going to be a part of that community, because all you're going to do is hold us back and while we're dragging you behind. And that's not going to happen. You know, like I said, my last video I did for you guys, I said start saving up on fish antibiotics. Go to Walmart, get those Mylar bags, start putting rice and beans in them. You know, get the 5 gallon buckets, put food in them. Find where our Christian community is. Contact me. Find a place you want to bury that food, be it in a riverbed, a lake bed, or wherever that you have access to. I keep telling you guys this, but nobody is doing it. So when the time comes and you're like, oh no, where's this community? What are we going to do? Well, you didn't prepare. Um, like I said, I always say, what if Noah did not build that ark and start saving up food until the day it began to rain? He's going to drown. He would have drowned. For those of you in the Christian communities that are on Facebook talking this, that, oh yeah, this, sharing videos, but not doing it, you're going to drown. I don't know, you know, like I said, guys, me and my husband, we're actually doing this stuff now. We sold so many things. Our big flat screen TVs, gone. Our beautiful furniture, gone. All those material things, gone, 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 gone. We don't need them. They're of the world. I am of God. I am going to start planting and living off His beautiful land that He gave to us to survive. I'm going to not have electricity hooked up at our homestead. We are going to be off grid. If we don't have sun that day, well, I guess we're out of luck for electricity that day. So be it. You know, Now is the time to start roughing it. Now is the time to learn how to do this. Not when you're under the stress of everything that's happening in the world. Not then. Do it now. Especially if you have kids and little ones. You want to start doing this with them now so that when the time comes that your kids aren't scared. Um, you want to learn how to do this stuff, guys. Not talk about it. Do it. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. If you have a big house that you have $1,000 mortgage payment on, sell it, get rid of it, downsize. Because that big house isn't going to do you any good in a couple of years. It's not going to do you any good when the mark of the beast comes out. Downsize now. And, if you prefer to live in that big house, a $1,000 a month payment that you have, then you're of the world. You're not ready for what's to come. You know, um, I'm telling you guys, like, God has confirmed to us in so many ways that time is short and the tribulation, like the hard part of the tribulation, is going to start soon. Right now, we're at the beginning of the birth pains, but for you women that have had kids, you know how quick those contractions start happening towards the end. You know how quick you start dilating. You know how hard those hit and how quick they hit, how there's little time in between them as you go. And pretty soon, things are going to start speeding up, guys. Either you're going to be in it or you're going to be not part of it. So if you want to help, start buying your beans, start buying your rice, start putting them in mylar bags. Contact me so you can come and see the place that what we're doing. Not this weekend, not the following weekend, but the following weekend, which I think would be the third weekend in May, is when we plan on planting the garden. We're putting lime down this week, letting that settle on the ground because there was a lot of pine trees that were growing up in the area and they have that acid, so you want to put the lime down. So we're getting the soil and stuff prepared right now, and we're going to plant then, and we got to put up the fence because of the rabbits and deers and stuff. We need volunteers to come help with that. We need volunteers to help plant that garden that's going to be feeding our community. And if you want to be a part of that community and partake in that food that comes from that garden, then you need to help build that garden. You need to help get these things ready. Um, that's basically what I'm trying to say, guys. I mean, me and my husband, like I said, we have been putting a lot of work into this because we know that God's going to send to us who he feels needs to be sent to us. But for those of you on the Christian communities that we're trying to assign to people, those who've been assigned to my Christian community, if you have not called me, you're not part of the community yet. I need to talk to you. We need to meet. You need to come and see the place, and you need to help with the place. This isn't something that me and my husband are able to do all by ourselves. Um, I don't want anybody's money, nothing like that. I want you guys to prepare for yourselves with food. Start saving up food, antibiotics, medical supplies. I want you guys to come and volunteer your time to help build the community. That's what I want. I don't want anybody's money. I'm not selling any merchandise or anything like that. I had a YouTube person, Daryl 444 or whatever screen name, who was against the post-trib rapture, make some comments about Christian communities that were untrue. But anyways, you guys, like I said, if you guys are gonna be a part of this, you need to call me. You need to have the number of your people that are going to be in your group. I need to know health conditions. I need to know what you're doing to prepare, and I need to know what dates you're available to come up to Adams County and volunteer your time to help get this going. Um, like I said, guys, time's short, and I can't have people dragging me behind. If you're going to be a part of the community, you need to contact me, and we need to start setting up times that you're able to come up. You can bring your camper, spend the weekend with us. We got a place for you to park your camper and everything. We don't have electricity, so if you need electricity, you're going to have to bring your own generator and gasoline and whatnot. We don't have any plumbing there yet. My husband's doing the well. I think this weekend my husband's doing our well himself. Um, he's doing it this weekend. I think he got the pressure tank and everything the other day for it. So, um, like I said, it's not easy work, you guys. My husband worked weeks clearing out that little bit of land. He worked in zero below weather. You guys saw videos of us in the woods cutting wood, and that's a lot of physical labor. Then on top of that, I'm trying to run a business. He's trying to run a business. It's not easy, you guys, with two people doing this. It's not. Um, Putting a well in isn't the easiest thing. That's going to be an all day project for him. Um, like I said, we need help. And if you guys don't want to help, then you don't need to be a part of the Christian community, is the way I see it. If you guys can't pick up the phone and call me, then obviously your guys' intentions aren't in the same intentions that I'm in, knowing that we have to prepare now, not later. Um, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sorry if I sound harsh. I don't mean to. It's just, I don't have time for Facebook. I'm more worried right now about getting things done at the Christian community. I'm not a Facebook person, so to speak. I actually had to turn off notifications for some of those inbox messages because when I'm working and I got my phone connected to my car for work, those constantly keep popping up and it's interfering with my work. I am a speak talk person. You want to talk? Pick up the phone, call me. Um, that's the most the most basic form of communication I can think of. Um, but yeah, otherwise, oh, it's been a very long weekend, guys. Very long weekend packing and getting everything out of that house and getting everything set up in the camper and realizing how much stuff you have to get rid of. And um, wow, a lot. But and it's going to be different. And our youngest son's 13, and well, sorry, you don't have your PlayStation anymore. Sorry, you don't have that big screen TV you had in your room anymore, but you don't need it. Here is the Bible. Read it. you know, we're trying to get our youngest formed in a way going down the right path rather than how the kids are. Sometimes my son doesn't like that he can't go to town and hang out with his friends, but it's like I said, town's trouble. You want to have a friend come over, you can have a friend come over. He doesn't like that we monitor what he watches on TV and that we monitor the music that he listens to and stuff. But you know what? I don't want him getting brainwashed. I don't want him to be of this world. I want him to be raised as I was in a much different aspect than of the world. And um, it's very different taking this approach on life. But I think, like I said, it's in God's hands. And it is going to be trialing for me and my husband. It's going to be very trialing. It's a very big change of life, you guys. A very big change of life. Like this morning, I couldn't blow dry my hair because I didn't have enough power. And I was thinking, I was standing in front of the mirror getting ready for work. Well, what they do back in Jesus's time, they didn't have blow dryers, you know? Um, so it's like, well, take a towel and go outside in the sun for a little bit, see what it can do. um, it's different, guys. It's different. But like I said, you don't need all this stuff of the world. You don't need it. The more you can separate yourself from the world, the more you can focus on God. And that's the way I see it. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to quick do that for you guys. I'll share this on that Facebook Christian community page. If you guys comment on Facebook underneath this video, I probably won't see the comments because, like I said, I'm really not on Facebook that much. Um, Pretty soon, I'm thinking I'm just going to delete my whole Facebook account because, again, that's of too much drama on there, too much of the stuff popping up, and just, it's going to get to a point, guys, where sooner or later they're going to start really looking at those who are trying to prepare, and they're going to start pin targeting them, so to speak. And what easier way than through Facebook? That's got your location, that's got, your personal information. That, I mean, that's why I say pick up the phone and call. If you want information from me, if you want to know where this place is at, pick up the phone and call. I'm not going to put it online. Um, I'm just not going to do it. But I want it to stay a safe location. Um, like I said, it's in the middle of the woods, no fire number, nothing. And it's literally in the boondocks. Um, More boondocky than where my house was. Um, but otherwise, guys, just wanted to share that with you guys. Everybody have a awesome, blessed day. I love you guys. Again, I don't mean offense. I'm sorry if I came out harsh. I'm a pretty straight and forward, get to the point kind of gal. Some people may take offense by that. I don't mean it in a rude way. I'm just straight and forward and say it how it is. But again, my number is 608-472-3036. If you guys want to reach me, that is how you reach me and call me. Do not text me, do not Facebook message me, and do not expect me to keep checking on the Christian community page, because my life and time that I have in it just does not allow that. And like I said, when it comes to the Christian community, it's important that I speak to people, so that I can start knowing what they're doing to prepare, how many people, what health situations we're going to be dealing with during that time, what they're doing to prepare for those certain health situations when there are going to be no pharmacies or hospitals you can go to. Are you looking online to see what plants, trees, oils you can use that God's already created for you for that? I mean, what are you doing? These are things that I need to know, guys, because you know when we do this, we have to be prepared, and the only way to be prepared is to work as a team. So if you're not going to work as a team, you're not going to be a part of the team. Um, but yeah, give me a call, 608